All right, time now for better food. We're going to be learning how to make eclairs with
pâte à choux.
Pâte à choux?
Pâte à choux, that's
Sounds
right.
fancy.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kara.
Well,
and then I'll talk. No.
Adam Young from Sith Bake Shop is here to show us how the
That's
pâte à
right.
choux is done.
My big thing is, Adam, growing up, we would call them Eclairs. They were
Eclairs?
E-G-G Clairs.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I didn't know it was an Eclair,
Eclair, yeah.
until today.
Yeah.
I thought they were Eclairs.
Eclairs. Well, they do have kind of, the pâte à choux dough has kind of a specific eggy flavor to it, so perhaps that's what
And I see eggs
derived
here.
from.
Are
Sure.
there, all right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe we weren't so far off.
No, not at all. In fact, this is a very classic dough. It's very versatile. It's called pâte à choux. You can make cream puffs, savory canapes like gougères. You can fill them with cheese and smoked salmon, that sort of thing. Or you can make, you know, a lot of classic desserts. The eclair probably being one of the most popular.
Look at how
I think the eclair is one of the best desserts on the planet. Like growing up, if there were donuts, I always wanted the eclair.
Sure. Yeah, and it's and, you know, it's easy. It's, you know, compact. You can take it with you. It's easy to eat. It's functional. So and you can do a lot of different flavors with it. So, but very, very simple dough: water, butter, sugar, salt.
That's it.
That's it.
The dough.
Butter,
You're making the dough right there.
This is it. You add a little all-purpose flour in, right?
Okay.
And you make all at once. You don't have to sprinkle it in. So in fact, you should really do it all at the same time.
So it needs to be boiled.
Needs to be boiled, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll explain why here in a few minutes. You're really trying to cook the starches a little bit in this flour, so it's gonna, you'll see it'll turn to kind of this dough ball here.
Okay.
And you want to cook it just a little bit until all the moisture is really absorbed, okay?
And then
take
it
it off
literally
the heat.
turned into a dough ball
Exactly.
right in the pan.
And then you're going to add, you know, what we like to call the leavening power, which are the eggs, right? So this is what's going to make kind of an airy, hollow center, which is why you're going to fill the eclair.
Okay.
So while it's still warm, because as this cools down, it gets really, really dense. So you really want to start pretty much right away. I've taken a little bit of the heat off here. So Scott, if you want to just drop kind of one egg in at a time, and then you're going to really kind of vigorously stir that in until it's emulsified. And then continue on with next egg, next egg, next egg.
Keep going?
One at a time, yep, until it's totally emulsified.
Okay.
And what you're left with here is actually the finished pâte à choux paste. So you can make eclairs, right? And
Okay,
you
so
really want
that's
to
the
do,
trick. It's going to puff up just by doing that?
it's going to almost quadruple in size, right? Or you could do
Will
little.
it be hollow in the center
It will
too?
be completely hollow.
Really?
Yeah, little profiteroles. I mean, there's lots of different, if you want to take it away there. Okay. This will leaven because of the egg and the steam and the moisture inside of the eclair dough. It'll create this completely hollow cavity that's designed to be filled with, you know, in this case, we brought pastry cream with us today. You can fill it with ganache, fruit preserves, again, savory items, ricotta cheese with fresh herbs, that sort of thing. And then this is going to bake at a very high heat, 400 degrees. High heat, 400 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. You really want to get some good color on these so they're sturdy and structurally sound.
This is getting really eggy.
It is, yes, yep.
Am I doing it right?
You're doing it right. It takes a little while. This is kind of the longest part.
Okay.
I ran out, so this last one is too little.
It's perfect. Yeah. So, and then over
Very
here.
intimidating to line yours up next to the best baker in America.
Come on,
Exactly.
Come on, you guys are doing great. So you have the finished eclair. It's nice and
How long does
totally
I
hollow.
apologize. How long to bake?
It bakes for about 20 to 25 minutes until you see this nice dark golden brown color. I think a lot of people make the mistake they don't
Oh my
bake
God,
it far
it's
enough.
so light and
then it
fluffy.
collapses. Yeah, super, super light, right?
Super, super light. Look
Designed
at
to be a vessel. So
that. How beautiful is that? This is a vessel of beauty.
And then you're going to put beautiful things
right.
in it.
So we're going to puncture a couple little holes here in the bottom of this eclair.
Oh, look at that. How
And that's
clever.
how you do it?
And then you fill a little pastry cream. Or, you know, the flavor filling of your choosing here.
Okay.
And a little chocolate ganache. This is kind of the classic version of this.
So you do it on the opposite side of where the holes are.
Yep, the holes are going to go on the bottom. Okay. Right. And then you can, you know, do a
You
little
can put
color.
makeup on
You
it.
can do, yeah, exactly.
It's
a little
like-
bronzer on
It's
your.
like Mac NW30.
Sure.
Right on
Want
it.
to contour the eclair. So.
And then you do you do it? Is that ready to eat?
That is ready to eat.
So you don't
can
have
let-
to cook that any further than.
As soon as the eggs are emulsified, it goes straight into that piping bag, and you can start piping it out. to
I
the sheet tray.
apologize. What did you fill it with?
This is actually a vanilla bean pastry cream.
A vanilla bean.
Yep, so
pastry
basically like a
cream.
vanilla custard, essentially.
Okay.
And that's pipeable. And we filled, and this is kind of the classical rendition of what goes in there. But again, you can split these open. You can put lobster salad in.
All right.
You can do all sorts of things. So
I like the chocolate and the cream.
very versatile. Sure.
What's new at the shop, Adam?
We have
try
all
this?
kinds of things. Yeah, we are
I'll
actually.
try one half. You try the other side.
Please.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So good, right?
Oh my gosh.
Good
so
stuff. Great.
So
Tell us
Watch
what's
Hill,
new.
last weekend for Watch Hill?
This is our last weekend for Watch Hill. So that our seasonal retail boutique in Watch Hill, Rhode Island is closing up. Our last day is Columbus Day. Here, let me get you.
It's so good.
And what's new in Mystic?
Mystic, we're just, this is the best time of the year, as far as I'm concerned, to visit Mystic. It's a little bit quieter this time of year.
Yeah.
You kind of ease your way through downtown, and the weather is just
Spectacular.
beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's a great time to bake.
Good.
The kitchens are nice and comfortable, which
You
is
getting ready for the
but
holidays?
We are getting ready for the holidays, so we'll be having some holiday menus coming out soon.
Okay.
That reflect Thanksgiving first, obviously, and yeah, looking forward
Thank
to
you,
the
Adam.
holidays.
It's always a
Delicious.
pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, for more information and to see a menu from Sift, head to the website at siftbakeshopmystic.com. The bakery is located on Water Street, right down in Mystic.